So, folks, it is now officially done. The Diamond Rio. Also want to say happy Labor Day weekend to those who have not yet seen anything. So basically now we are now officially done with AMT's Diamond Rio. So as you can tell, full detail. So I was able to finish up on the side mirrors, left in a driver's side and passenger side hood. Actually, believe it or not, opens and closes. I decided to change the carriage hitch to the Move It On. So that's the vintage style Move It On carriage hitch for the truck. The aftermarket exhaust I made from one of the other videos they've done. So it's all connected in. Highly detailed air conditioner unit, which is up here. And what else do we have here? We have the bumper right here. Came out really nice and modified it so it can fit. So this and the hood, or the hood and the bumper can actually close. Don't worry about it. On the side here, on the driver's side, I'm going to point over here. I did the little DOT markings here, the black numbers indicate for the DOT. Add all the decals to as much as I possibly can. Custom made this for the stream. So basically this whole kit all in all was worth the time, the effort, but yet I know some people were wondering when I was ever going to get done with it. Well, now you have it in its full glory. I had these in, the turn signals. If you remember the last stream, I actually sanded those in, got them in. Got the hood emblems in. Right over here. Moving on mirrors. And basically everything is there, is what you see. Vintage kit. What's up, John Kloss? So as you can tell, this is the complete, 100% complete Diamond Rio. Finally done. Now what I have to do is now I gotta get a Photoshop and get up on my new banner. And of course, you know, some of you may have seen me do the fur in the back, or the fur in the seat in the interior. So my whole overall perspective of the kit is basically the whole gist here. Basically, have everything here. The kit, I would like to point out some stuff here on the kit itself. Just an overall review. I had a blast with the kit. It was a good kit to work with. No problems. Well, there were some problems, but though I think in my overall perspective here, I believe that the company could have made the kit better. As far as like the tooling goes, I think the tooling could have been better. I also think that some parts, I know you have to customize some parts, not everything, but just some. Key of advice: if you ever decide to get this kit, be words to wise about the kit. Be mindful of how the instructions are portrayed of how the kit is indicating the parts are on, or how the parts should go on. So just make sure if you're ever building it, take your time wholeheartedly. Don't rush it. It'll come out beautiful. Another thing is, I do want to point out that when you build the truck, the the utmost thing I will say about the truck is it's a fun kit, but you'll have to do a little tweaking here and there. You know, not too much, not heavy, but just enough to actually customize it to make it your own. So as you can tell, this is the full finished product of the Diamond Rio, the AMT's Diamond Rio 125th scale. So this is how it looks. I made it more vintage than any, but what I did with the mirrors, I had to move these up a little bit. Originally, the Move It On kit had the mirrors more mounted to cab, so the cab, because of the air cleaner being as big as it is, I decided to move these mirrors up on both sides so this way it fits in, or the best I can fit it in. But this is a truck in itself complete. I have to admit, I'm pretty impressed. A lot of the other truck kits I built didn't come close to what I was building with this. Actually, I think I may have outdid myself on this particular build. I'm 100% ecstatic about how it's done. Keep in mind there are three different paint schemes on this kit, which the chassis was done with a dark forest green. The body here, the cab, was done two different types of paint, which is a forest green and then a Krylon metallizer, the metallizing paint. I forgot the name of the paint, but it's a Krylon. Key words of the wise though, when you work with the Krylon paint, if you want to make it look like this, you just basically have to take your time, sand in between coats, make sure you do what you need to possibly do. I decided to change out the trailer hitch with a different one, the Move It On trailer hitch. I wanted to bring it out as vintage more than just having it built from the kit. Just kind of make it old school. I know some people would see it differently on that aspect, but I do have to fix some things on my channel later, but I will take care of that in a later on process. As a matter of fact, let me go do that real quick. Let me adjust the thing so you guys can see the things that were also done. You have to kind of pardon the actual frame. So I'm going to go with this one real quick. I don't know if that's really the one that's going to be working. I don't know. Nope, that's a little too thick. But either way, yeah, I think that'll work. So either way, so that's just basically everything there in a nutshell. I wonder if I can do it this way. Give me a second here. Oh, no, that's a StreamYard. Okay, so we'll do a StreamYard version just to show you, but I think that looks kind of hokey. So don't mind me, I'm just messing with the frames. Trying to get an actual frame here so y'all can see. So anyways, this is how the kit is. I should probably go with a normal frame here so I can get a better thing. But when you build these type of kits, to be perfectly honest, I would not, like I said, if you're going to build a kit like this, two things you got to do. Okay, major things. Build the kit up of the raw, build the frame up in one shot if you could possibly do it. Some parts are going to require separate painting. That's okay, but if you want to build it as a solid frame, just do do a primer and then do the color of the frame in one shot. It'll prevent, or you won't see a lot of excess glue or anything like that nature. Secondly, actually there's 3 steps. And also when you're building the frame or any other parts of the vehicle, please, please, please test fit them. Because like I said, this Diamond Rio kit is fun as long as you take your time with it and do the proper care that you really need to do here. I already sent a photo out to somebody already on this kit. So tonight's a late stream night and there's a lot of people that are not watching. So basically here, The rims, real quick. We're also done with the aluminum, but anodized with a red to give it that red look. Technically, I don't count the rims as being a paint. The fourth paint scheme. I just did that to customize it just slightly a bit, just to kind of make it, more different than usual. So basically, that's all there is to it. So this will conclude the Diamond Rio build, the full 125th scale of the Diamond Rio kit, and all in its glory now. So now what's going to happen is it'll be going someplace safe, because I do need to start cleaning up this workbench for the next upcoming project. Hopefully I will have that project going up after, I believe it's in a week, 2 weeks, or maybe sooner, for the next project. Usually I used to jump to the next project after I've done one major completion here. So anyways, I just want to pop in and let everybody know that the kit itself, the Diamond Rio, is 100% fully done. So if you like the videos and want to see me build more of vintage old school vehicles or a retrofit, it's and it's funny, to be perfectly honest with you here, John, I do love building this kit. It was a dream, but I need to build it as my own. I don't mind building it from the box, but it does not do me anything if I build it from the box and make it as a stock version from the box. It's not me. So I do have to put that in there. And so this truck's all set. So this is going to be having a, this will be part of my new heading onto my channel, my YouTube channel. So you'll be seeing a new heading on there, a new banner above my YouTube thing. So that's just basically everything here tonight for this build. There's not much else I can really show as far as the build itself. You have to kind of excuse the Michelle 362 label that's somehow buried underneath the border, which I've been trying to retrieve back. But I just want to put it out there. There's been a lot of things that have gone on. So that's it. So, yeah. And there you have it. The whole entire Diamond Rio in its entire completion. And, shoot, I guess the next one's the next project. Yeah, this one I'm going to make as a bobtail right now. Only because right now I have another project I do have to do. I do have to start working on the next kit. Some of you may or may not know which kit it is yet, but it is going to be a surprise. Yeah, I more like to build stuff custom. So now with that being said, that's it for the truck. And that's it for me, like, doing the whole epic journey into getting this truck complete and ready to go. So, anywho, just want to touch base with everybody, see what was going on, letting everybody know what happened with the kit. Unfortunately, I just lost a piece of the tail light, but I'll fix that in a heartbeat. So it's all complete except this one little piece had. Yeah, the glue decided to give up the ghost, so this is the other side now I'm going to have to clean up really quick, which won't take me long to fix. Now I have to move this truck out of here once once I re-glue the taillight. I'm not going to move it right now tonight. I'll probably move it out tomorrow to a safer location, and I can begin my whole new... I could begin another project and not, take any more time off from that said project. Only problem is that the glue I am using is kind of like giving up on its own. I just have to put the taillight back in. I didn't realize it popped off the moment I was turning it around, so I'm just going to mount that in real quick. And there you have it. Done, and done. So now we just gotta let it sit overnight. And that's basically it there. I was a little shocked that came off, but that's gonna have to do for now. Anyways, oh nice, a 72 Chevy pickup. But anyways, guys, just want to touch up. Yeah, I'm gonna be building something shortly after. Tomorrow, this will be out of the workshop, in a safer place. Not in my workshop because I got another project going on very soon. So this truck will be out of here tomorrow morning, and that's it. So if you guys like what you saw today on the video, please feel free to hit the like button, the subscribe button, get the notification so you know when I get my next stream. So anyways, that's gonna be it for tonight. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I did a real nice job. It's actually one of the better kits I've actually worked with. The auto car was kind of okay, but I can probably pull off from here right now with the Diamond. But let's not talk about truck related stuff right now, so this thing can dry. Other truck kits I built in the past were okay-ish, but this particular truck tomorrow is going to be out of the workshop, and it's going to be during the week. There will be a picture being taken of this truck for the banner for my YouTube channel. There's also going to be another build, which I'm probably been thinking about working on the I think it's the Alien, or it's going to be the one over here. I'm either gonna make a Roadster, or I'm gonna start doing the airbrushing for the Alien. So I gotta kind of work out the details on that. My details right now are very murky, but anyway, that's basically it for the truck. That's it for the Diamond. The Rio's all set, so now I can actually just relax, for a little bit and just kind of like talk for a bit. But I won't be I won't be doing this for too long because I do have to go to. I do really have to get going. It's gonna be late. So I'm gonna end up calling it good here. Once everything is set and done with the stream. But what's kind of cute? I would actually build this up. When you take this, it turns into a box. I'm not gonna lie, it does turn into a box. But I think what I'm gonna do, if I do it, I might just kind of put it like over here, kind of like make it look a little bit more kind of. Oh, I'll show you what I'm talking about. Maybe put it like kind of like right under the thing here. And I've been thinking about that, so I'm gonna probably will do it. Build that box up, put it underneath there, and have a little something there to make things a little bit better. But the kit, I was pleased the way how this turned out. I thought I was gonna have to scrap it because of the way things were going just at once. But now it's getting to that point where I'm gonna start focusing on other little things here and there, and hopefully, I don't know, I may do the Sinclair truck I have over here, but I'm gonna hold off for a little bit because I actually do. So yeah, I'm doing this stream a little bit so I can call it good. In other news, I think that's just basically it. But yeah. Actually, what I can do, now we have liberation for the Diamond Rio, so it's not like chained anymore to a cardboard box. We're going to take this little guy. Yeah, we'll take this big Diamond Rio box. But you know what I might do? Even though I have that old Diamond Rio box, let's hold on to this stuff. We got the leftover parts. We got some paint parts. The wiring I'm going to need for a future project. Hosing. Oh, I don't know. Do I need this hosing? This is all for something I don't remember what. But like I said earlier in the stream, if you guys ever have a problem where you snag up with radiator hoses, I would strongly suggest if you do have a problem with the radiator hose setup, like I said earlier in the stream, the best type of radiator hose for a model car, if it's out of scale, use a black wire, and you'll be fine. Yeah, this is another kind, but yeah, this is my second time having those little tiny boxes and stuff. So I can say that this box is done. Now I can start focusing on the next little project that's going to happen. So this is the end of the Diamond Rio model kit adventure, and that's all I can say about it. But it's not bad. For about $45, wasn't really that bad off Amazon. Sadly, yes, it's been probably quite a while I've been building that kit. So, anyways, so the whole entire Diamond Rio is done. Now I can start focus on my next project tomorrow morning. This will get taken out of the workshop. And then I can just start focusing on the next kit, which will be interesting because I don't even know what kit it is yet. So hopefully it will be something worthwhile, and hopefully it is going to be something that might be enjoyable. We never know. It might be a restore or a remake of a certain one. But you never know. Never know which one it is. You know what? I'll surprise you guys. How about that? You know, that's just where it goes now at this point. And the more I do, but now I can put this thing a little further back away from where the box was, so this way my little Diamond Rio can actually enjoy the highlight for a little bit. Right there at the very back end. Not too far back in the back end, but just enough. And that's basically it for the Diamond. Now the question is, what do I work on for the next project? I got 3 projects. So I guess I go whatever one I go with, or pick and stick with it and do it up. So now we can just chill out. But in other model news, you know what? Why don't we do this? Why don't we build this little box up right here? There ain't much left for me to do, and I know I'm going to be using a dull blade, and some people are going to be complaining, why am I using a dull blade for a box build-up when I can use a pair of scissors? Well, one, I am too lazy right now to go and get my pair of scissors. I do have a pair of scissors. However, a little unfortunate accident happened to them. A little bit of paint, as you will, got onto them. Yeah, the story of my life. So let's see if I can get these. Nope, that paint's on there, but good. Yeah, I don't know how that happened. I think it's just like the paint or something. You know, these are my favorite, well, kind of my favorite Lexan shears. I mean, they're still operable. No big deal. But, I guess I can start doing this box up and we can say we did it. I know. Lexan shears. Yeah, I know. Some of y'all thinking, why am I using Lexan shears for this? And not use regular scissors, only because. But you know what? Another collection we can add to the background over here. So I might as well make the best of it. And do what I can do. And we'll be fine. I think. Now I cut this bad boy up. Because now I'm so bored, I have nothing else to build. You know? So I gotta do it this way, up and over the bend. We'll do it that way. We'll just kind of get a little bit of a Mm-hmm. All right. So let's see. Just having a little fun right now. Look, Ma, no painting. Just using scissors. Yeah, new model. Cardboard box. But it's all good. It's, I'm enjoying it. Sorta. sorta, coulda, woulda, shoulda. Wow. So they only leave like a little bit there for that, huh? Huh. Alright. Alright, and I guess I'll use some tacky glue just to finish it off, huh? No big deal. Not a problemo. Alright. So let's see, we can cut this out around the corner. Yeah, me cutting cardboard is like kind of like one of those things you just can't. I don't know. Yeah, just a little cardboard cutout time, I guess. A little something recreational, Gotta do something. So we're gonna make it worthwhile and have a nice little cutout session. I always found arts and crafts kind of relaxing. But not too much, but just enough. So that's all there. I'll throw these out later. I'm not gonna do it tonight because it is getting late for me over here. Let me see if let me see if I can do this properly without trying to mess this up now. All right, looks like that goes there. I know it's not the best folding job. Don't know how I do this. I don't even know how I can do a folding job, and I'm not very good about folding boxes. So we're just gonna do our little arts and crafts folding style. Whoops. Well, that didn't look very healthy. Didn't look very nice either. Looks like we made it. Yeah, I don't mind folding boxes, but hey, what do I know, right? Ah! Okay, so that's fold 1 and fold 2. Yeah, I don't, like, for me using the cardboard boxes and stuff, like, I don't mind doing them. But at times you gotta kind of do the best you can to make them work, or you make them fold the best way you can possibly do them. I know it doesn't make any sense to some, like some people are like, well, what do you mean, like, but well, honest and fairness, Wait. So this goes over this way. Well, box folder I am not. Wow, I feel like I'm folding like a kindergartner. Alright, so it looks like I may have to trim a little bit off on that box there, huh? Keep the note itself. Don't get paper cut. Or is it cardboard cut? I don't remember. So we're just going to do this little folding. Move it around the bend. Around here. If I can do it without trying. Oh, that's not good. Alrighty. Now, let's get this all together. Get this all tucked away in here. Tucked away in here. Fold in 1. Fold in 2. Fold in 3 and 4 and 5, I think. You know, I had a dream a long time ago about being in a hobby shop and buying like these old vintage kits, ones that you don't see anymore. And in that said dream, it was interesting. So yeah, so I'm going to be building this little box up. I need tacky glue. Box folder you are not. Box folder you will never be. Let me see if I can do it this way. I think I can. Yeah, that'll work. Yay. Alright, so we're going to do this little tacky glue on both ends here. Yellow tacky glue works very, very well. You know what? And it dries up really, really nice. So we're just going to let this hold for a moment. It's going to dry. I think this stuff dries instantly, if I remember correctly about tacky glue. I hope. So we're just going to let it sit for a little bit and clamp this little guy down, and then I guess we can put it with the collection over up on the next little thing here. So, everybody want a Matchbox? Hey, John, you missed it. You have to go back and rewind back to the beginning part of the stream later. It's all done in its full glory now. It's sitting over here. Real quick, I'll show you. Well, pardon the mess. Pardon the here. Let me get this out of here. So now you see her in her full glory. Well, ignore the air hose, but yeah, what is this doing here? So there you go. She's all done. She's staying until tomorrow morning, and she gets to be on the get a picture done, and she'll be on my banner now. So now you see it. Now I can begin my next project. I feel like I'm climbing up that, what is it, Mount Olympus with all the builds and stuff. And I just glued together a box. Yeah, that's the new model kits now. Cardboard boxes. Oh, look, this is skill level 1. Oh, that's cool. All the decals are on the Datsun, huh? That's awesome. That's freaking awesome. Hey, John, how did that stream go earlier? With the hangout. I think it's done. I think it's dry. Please tell me you're dry. I think, yeah, it dried up. Yeah, this like really dried up instantly. Oh yeah, this dried up instantly. I'll jinx myself later. It'll just pop open. Oh, did I say that? There we go. Now I feel better. Now we have a little box here commemorating well, if you guys can see it, but it's right there. A little Diamond Rio. And of course, the big objects here with the primer or the Bondo and the paint fixtures. Really? We're talking about the Mopar nut, the one that just fell silent. Really? That's unusual for him. And yes, we hit red. Where I live, we got notified today that we're in the red zone. Yeah, it's very unusual for Mopar nut to be extremely quiet, especially now. I don't know. I mean, that's very unusual for him to be quiet. You know that. It's ridiculous. Damn, I can't believe I did that. And how many weeks this took me? Yeah, we're heading there now. We're getting there now too. I guess our state's gonna go in lockdown again. That's why right now we're trying to get the house, the new house together. So it seems like, don't get me wrong, okay, I'm happy I'm retiring at the end of the year. Well, and December 28th is when I'm retiring. And I'll be happy about that because you know what? I don't want to work through this pandemic no more. I've been doing it. I worked for the first 2 waves. I'm sick of it. And I'm tired of, like, today I noticed that my job there is becoming less enjoyable because it doesn't do much for me anymore. But that's a different subject, and that's something I don't really get too much into. So that's without being said. Oh, excuse me. So, anyways, now I could sit and plot for my next project. You know what? We're spiking up over here. I found this out today that our state's in the red. And we're starting to spike again, up even here now. So, yeah. And I'm surprised I'm doing a stream tonight. Yeah. This is ridiculous. I mean, they got to do something. You know, I'm going to say something, and I know I know this is not something I want to talk about, and I might hit a couple of chords here, so I'm going to be forewarned. I'm going to give a fair warning, okay? I don't like hitting chords. I don't like hitting the certain high notes, that may offend people in any shape, way, or form. I'll do the best I can not to do that. And I'm not gonna curse. I ain't gonna swear. I'm just gonna say it. Okay? If people had the common sense, like, okay, we have people who got vaccinated, we got the people who didn't get vaccinated. Now, the people who didn't get vaccinated, if they had the common sense, we wouldn't be going through this. Okay, that's the one thing I will say. If people, rather than complaining about how the shot's going to make you sterile, the shot's going to make you sick, it's not going to do neither one. I got fully vaccinated. Okay, beginning this year, I got fully vaccinated. And I'll tell you right now, the vaccination shot isn't that bad. But putting that in a perspective, people are too damn afraid. There's a certain part of people that just don't want to do it because they think that they're, it's gonna kill them. It's like, no. Let me put a perspective here, and maybe I can shed some light here. All right, human beings, every one of us, whether if it's we done ganja, smoking, drinking, all the other fun little things we've done, and yet they're crying over a vaccine that's going to go in their body. It's no different than as if you were taking your medication, or it was no different you were trying out, like eating fast food. See, whatever you put in your body, it's no different if you got the vaccine shot. It's not that hard to do it. But we have these little Karens running around. We have these little anti-vaxxers, anti-maskers being so hypocritical. And these are the people are taking that stupid, what is that livestock freaking medication. That's not a cure. That's not going to help you with the freaking coronavirus. You need to go get yourself vaccinated. I mean, you put stuff in your body all the time, don't you? So go and get vaccinated. I mean, these people have to go and get vaccinated. Don't sit there and be hypocritical saying, oh, it's not going to, I think the vaccine is going to kill me or make me sterile. That's a load of crock. You have all these fake-ass propaganda crap that's out there. And some of these people get afraid of it because for what? We all put shit in our bodies. Get freaking vaccinated. If they had gotten vaccinated, we could have all avoided this. This is why everybody's going into lockdowns. New Zealand's in 100% lockdown. They don't have no businesses open over there. We may have gone into lockdown again, which I'm fine with, but then that puts everything else in a halt. Not cool. But what I'm saying is, those who got vaccinated are okay. Well, it's funny. Perfect example tonight, guys. I was actually out. I was tired. I wanted to come home. Need to go pick up some allergy medication. So, anyways, I go pick up the allergy meds. Now here they did something where if you go into a facility and you go into a facility and you're not, because right now we have a mandated law that we have to wear them when we go into the stores or anything. But if you go in to a store now, what they've said to us is that, well, if you go into a store without a mask on, the stores have a right to turn them around if they don't have a mask on. They'll literally tell them you got to go because you're not wearing a mask. If you're wearing a mask and you go in, you're fine. People who go in, yeah. That's that taking your rights away to me. Well, here's the thing. Now, put in perspective, we all have a different. Okay, we all have. Let's say for a sake argument, okay. People think that by taking the vaccine, they think that that your rights are going to get taken away, and that has nothing to do with it. We all are free to live the way it's intended to be. I mean, there's people out there who are not. Well, there are people out there in the world who are just not bright. Over here it's no different. But we have people that just I don't even want to get into, but what I'm trying to say is it's not just you're not really taking rights away. If how do I put this? If you really want to have your rights taken away, to say, that's kind of like saying, well, you don't have the right to free speech. You don't have the right to freedom of religion, or whatever the case may be. That's okay. So now, if you want your rights taken away, perfect example. This year, Jan 6th. Now, some of you, okay, I know, John, you don't live in the States, but you've seen it on the news. When there was an insurrection in Washington, D.C., when they were counting the ballots for Biden. Now, we're not going to get into that, okay? We're not going to get into the politic part. But what happened was these were the people who were the anti-vaxxers and everything else who were trying to, they were the ones trying to take away the rights, what the Constitution here actually means. And when they attacked the Capitol, their rights were forfeited the moment they attacked the Capitol. Now, for some of those people who were on the no-fly list were... Yeah, Canada's kind of murky. A long time ago, yeah, that was probably going to be way back when. Yeah, what's up, Rick? But yeah, the laws in Canada and in the States are different. They're similar, but they have different. There's different. I know here it's different interpretation, but I don't know very much of the Canadian laws. The ones I know are my cousins, but I don't talk to them. There's not anything bad about why I don't talk to them. I just don't really keep in touch with them, and it's hard to keep in touch with them. So, anywho, yeah, I see where it all goes to, and a lot of times it's just kind of like I don't know. I think I find it funny, it takes a couple of people to ruin the fun, okay? I'm sorry if I had to say it by anti-vaxxers and anti-maskers. I'm going to leave one alone because there's something that happened, I think about 3-4 weeks ago. And it was a mess, okay? I'll put it that way. Leave it there. And I was on my way to a carpenter store, and yet there are people who are trying to make a big show out of it. But oh yes, while we're waiting on that, let me take a look here at our little alien friend. I gotta see if I can get that compressor to work now. So I actually do want to airbrush this alien. I think I know how I'm gonna do it. The only problem is it's enamel based, and I know that enamel doesn't go very well with resin. So I gotta kind of figure something out here. I kind of wonder if I can do that. Can't remember what thread they used for the I think it was this one. Was it? Oh, for the love of God, I can't tell right now. No, but this is the one. I think this is the one I'll use for the alien, but I gotta be careful when I do the painting on this. Oh boy. The airbrushing will have to commence. I'll have to reset up the airbrush. I gotta kind of figure it out later, but I'm not gonna do it now. I guess I want to get this out of the way. That's what I want to work on. So that's my next project, I think. Just to airbrush it down, get it all together, and call it good. So, anyways, Rick, I was just showing John and the two Johns the complete of the diamond. So you know they're basically everything here. Of course, the bumper. Funny thing I did is I actually customized the bumper, but it actually works. Like hood opens and closes. But yeah. Anyway, that's just basically it. And I gotta take a look at something. I'll do that tomorrow. Well, I guess I'll start doing this little guy tomorrow, huh? I gotta think of a very good illustration work I want to do with this. I wish I had a purple or something. I can actually airbrush that. That'd be kind of cool. Oh, the diamond? Yeah, it did. It came out nice. I'm happy it's done. I'm happy it's completed. I already sent John Paul. I sent John Paul some photos. I believe I sent him quite a few. I think I sent you, hey John. I think I sent you like 5 photos on the diamond over here. Yeah, I just, I'm pretty happy it came out. And tomorrow, like I said, it'll go in somewhere else. Yeah. So I have everything on there. I got the freaking, like the little sticker for Pennsylvania. I got the New Jersey tax. I got the inspection sticker, the Sinclair, the DOT marking, the DOT numbers. There was something else at the time they were called, but I can't remember them. But of course, not every trucker is gonna say, "Wait a minute, how come you put like I said, I don't want to muddy up everything. Politically, I'm not like, I mean, I do follow the political aspect, but anywho, so everything is just right there. But that's all I can say. That's all I'm going to do, and that's all I can really say and or do at this point. I know it sucks when I have to freaking, I don't know. But I don't know. Political favors and everything else. I don't know. It becomes boring after a while. And usually I'm against the whole political thing. A lot of other stuff too, but that's why I always tend to my model building because it's the only thing I like to do, At that point when my hands are no longer working on something, it's something else. So, and I gotta somehow get that compressor fixed. I don't know what the hell happened there. I think the lid came off of it, the back part. Or does it even still work? I may have blown the cover off it, I think. So let's see now. Yeah, I'll do that one next. Simple airbrush. Bull alien or gorilla? I think I might do bull. Bull alien. That's what I'll do. That's like so freaking awesome. I am going to be airbrushing this stuff. So, let me see what I have for mixing paints. I know it's going to be late at night. We'll use a fresh jar because I have a jar somewhere in here. Where the hell did my Patrick go? Oh, computer's under it. I might use this one with a little bit thinner. Get to doing some nice little cool airbrushing. I might run, you know what? I can run a watercolor and then I can do that. Yeah, do a watercolor and then do the rest of it like with an airbrushing technique. Yeah. Or just nail polish. That'll work. I use one of my nail polishes. I use like a purple. If it'll stick to it though. Gee, how's that gonna work? Oh, the compressor? There's not. Well, here I'll give you guys what it is. It's a small little rinky dinky thing. It's normally I use my airbrushing, but something. It's not a big deal, but I'll show you anyways. So you have to kind of pardon the mess. I'll show you what I'm talking about. So anyways, I'll show you guys real quick. Let me put this up in the proper direction, and hopefully I don't get anybody in the process. Now, if you look right here, I gotta pop this lid back in. You see that this little piece right here? I believe I just gotta pop that back in. It's nothing big, so I do have to take a look at it and and probably do something to fix that little problem. And of course, I hit the oil tank in the process. Yeah, so I'm debating on the color scheme for the alien, but I know it's gonna be a bull alien, but I'm gonna try painting this up a purple, maybe. I'm not sure yet, but it's gonna have some kind of illustration to it. I just don't know what yet. It's one of those things I gotta figure out on its own accord. I actually started doing a base coat of a flat for this. Then everything else is going to kind of try to get everything else worked in. It was a small experimentation. Nothing too big. Oh, that's Gunship Gray. Oh, this shit must be all dried up by now. Oh, dear. I got so many paints. But some of them are old and some of them are just kind of like, So, yeah, that's just basically the gist of it all. But let me see something. Hold on. I'm trying to remember how to do this because I can actually invite. Where am I on the power level right now? Okay, good. I'm still going with the power here. Let me see settings. So I wonder how I can tell. I wonder how I can invite somebody into my stream. Does anybody know? Anybody know how to do it? Like, or does anybody know how to do it? Unless maybe do I do it from? Wait, what's this right here? Holy moly! Yeah, yeah. I was told it was going to be within a week or two. Um, given because it can't because it's coming from Canada. Someone told me that it was going to be here like within a week or two. And I was gonna try to invite some people in tonight for the stream. Uh, like a couple people, maybe 4 or so. If you guys want to like hang out. Um, I just can't remember how to send the link. So if anybody can refresh my memory how to do it. If you're in StreamYard, just copy and paste from your address now. Yeah, but is it like in options or where is it from? Oh, never mind. Never mind. Oye, te llamó. Okay. Oh, here we go. Oh, oi. Hold on, wait. Huh? Wait. Wait, copy. Oh. Where's it this way? Hold on. Oh, dear. Whoops. Ah. Okay, let me see. Hold on. Was that stream? Okay. Oi. Okay, instructions for. What is this here? Whoops. Okay. Okay, I see how it goes. Okay. Yeah, I'm actually on a Chromebook. That's why. So the Chromebooks are different. I don't think it has it. I think that's it, right? I think that's the one. I guess you guys. I don't know. I'm on a Chromebook, so it's kind of hard to. Um, I do have a laptop, but it's not really. It doesn't cooperate very much. So let me try. Hold on. Let me see if I can try to do it this way. Yeah, I'm on a Chromebook, so I guess whatever it is there. Okay, so it seems like we got the Rick into the stream, yeah?
Yo, what's up?
Hey, Rick, how you doing?
Enjoy my 3-day weekend.
You too, huh? The Labor Day weekend blues, huh?
Yeah, not the blues. I just love the fact that I'm on salaries. I can get paid to be off on the holidays. So
No kidding.
it's perks of being a manager.
Yeah, and that's when you get owned by everything else in life, right?
Right. It all goes downhill and hits me right square in the face.
And, well, it's only fun in it's only fun in games until somebody gets hurt.
Right, which is very true.
Yes. Yes, very, very true.
So did you see my latest build that I'm working on?
No, unfortunately, I didn't. I actually didn't see the hangout at all today. I think I've been missing quite a few. That's freaking awesome.
Yeah, I got. It's been working on all day today. I got so far. Uh, that much done. I got it,
Oh,
the bottom half of it. It's going to light it up too. So
and that's
yeah,
awesome.
that's the part basically. So it's a fun little build. I was always a fan of the show. So
Yeah, usually I know like there's some builds that are fun and some builds are just sheer misery.
well, the build part of this isn't too bad, but what you'll see if you ever watch my video is the decals for this.
Mm.
There's 1,100 decals.
You said 1,100 decals.
Yes. It's 3 sheets of decals.
Oh,
The reason why
jeez.
I'm saying is because all of these, I'll show you in this part, all of these rib sections,
Mhm.
in between all those ribs are decals. They're separate
Oh
decals that
my
have to be cut.
god.
So it's about 1,100 decals when you're all said and done. And everyone, people are like, on the comments are like 1,100 decals. I said, yeah, it's crazy.
That just yeah, that's nuts. I'm sorry, but that's like one of those things you don't want to
Yeah,
it's like I don't know what's worse, the decals or the hand painting. Just hand painting those in general.
I would probably rather hand paint them than decal. Well, I don't know. The decal would look. They look a lot better because the decals are. It's a custom set of decals I bought off eBay for this ship,
How much do you
and
pay for them?
about $22. It wasn't bad
Well, that's
actually.
not bad. That's better than that's better than what some vendors would actually charge you for those decals. Like, oh, by the way, this is how much you're gonna pay for.
Well, see, the decal set was cheaper than the photo etch set. The photo set was like $30 for a photo etch, and it wasn't. My opinion, wasn't even worth the $30
Ah, and John's in the back room, whatever that
Uh,
means.
if he's not, oh, check down below. I think he's waiting to get in.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Let me get him in here. Oh, he's in the okay guest
He's in the
appearance.
back.
Oh, I thought you said it was
I
in
guess
the
I'm in timeout already.
house.
I'm in timeout on Mopar Nut now.
Oh my god.
John,
Well, well,
didn't I just see you a little while ago?
Yeah, not too long ago. You're following me. I know you are. Okay? I got all the decals on, Rick.
oh, I love that.
Ooh, I can't believe you're 30 years old.
Well, I had to touch it up in the black on the roof a
Yeah,
little bit.
Okay.
Well, I had to me, the paint is the same color as this.
Oh, sweet. So you didn't even notice the difference.
Nope.
That is
So once
nice.
I put the 2K clear, you won't notice it at all.
Nice. And yes, I am following you, by the way. I'm stalking you.
Whoa, that's a little TMI there, you know.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
got,
but
I'm 1,100 subs now.
Oh, nice.
damn.
Oh, remember that problem I had earlier today on the live stream I was telling you about those alignment for the ribs?
Yeah.
Well, I think I fixed it. I did a scratch build,
Oh, cool.
Oh, that's interesting. Oh, that's
and they
cool.
all. It took a lot of actually like finessing and sanding and filing, but
Yeah.
they're there and they're straight.
Mhm.
They all line up.
See, Michelle, this is the 34 so far.
Oh my god. Hey,
I love it. That engine looks awesome.
was it? You said 34 Mopar?
What's that?
Is that wait? What kind of car is that? Is that a Mopar or what is that?
No, this one here. Oh,
Oh, oh! It's a window cope. It's a
yeah, 34 Ford.
I don't see a lot of those anymore.
No, not here either.
No, I haven't seen any of those type of kits. I think way back when they used to have a kit of that. Like they had a 32, and then they had no, they have a 32, and then they had a reissued Milner's car from American Graffiti.
Well, this was,
Hey, Ernie.
I think this kit came out 30 years ago, and that was the last time.
Really?
Ernie
Yeah.
said hi, everybody. By the way.
Hi, Ernie.
Hey, Ernie. So I think I can bring up to like 10 people into my stream. I think.
Yeah, if you got the paid version, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you got the paid version.
But
So I can't wait. I can't wait to see how the alien figure comes out. That's gonna look sharp.
Yeah.
To get the channel monetized or whatever you call it, to get paid, you got to have 4,000 watch hours a month.
Good.
Crazy.
Holy.
I
That's
saw.
crazy.
I actually saw that too. I'm like, wait, 4,000 watch hours just get monetized? What the hell?
Yeah.
And then
Ugh.
you have to worry about getting demonetized.
No, but it's got to stay at 4,000 all the time. Because if it's not, then of course you're going to get less. You're not going to get nothing for that month.
That's crazy. I mean, that's
That's a little bit too. That's actually too harsh because what they should do is just drop it down. I mean, at least something reasonable. Because if you're going to do that, that's kind of like you're going to have to stream.
every day.
Well, there's some people that I know, they stream like for 10 hours a day
Ugh. That's,
to get paid so much. But the thing is, if you get money from PayPal, now you got to pay taxes on it.
mhm.
Yep.
Yeah,
So
there's just
I don't know if you're any further ahead, really, when you think about it.
not
To me, it's
really.
just
I
a waste
mean,
of time.
you're still going to be. I mean, regardless of whether you get paid on YouTube or you get paid through PayPal, you're still going to be paying taxes regardless. I mean, it's kind of like it's no one's.
Well, yeah, but the difference is if you put it through PayPal, PayPal is going to take your percentage. So you're not going to pay as much taxes if YouTube monetize you.
Jeez, yeah. I know you.
When you think about it, you know what I mean?
Yeah, they've been saying YouTube's been doing some weird things. Actually, before I came back to YouTube, like when I first started my channel, I did have like some like ads popping up, but then after a while, I was just like, I just stopped doing it for a while because I didn't. Somebody else came in. Ernest.
Yeah, Richard. No, nobody came in the room. I guess so. Hi, Spunky.
Ernie,
Hi, Ernie. Hi, me.
Hey, Ernie.
Hey, what's up? How's it
How
going?
you doing?
long time no see, buddy.
Yeah, what? 5 hours ago or something?
5 hours. Yeah.
You're following the rainbow?
Yeah, I guess no. I guess he is. I guess he's on the rainbow.
If Mopar nut comes here, we'll leave him in the back room for a while.
You know what? Actually, that'd be a good idea. That'd be a really good idea.
with
I'm
his
just
fluffies.
I
His
even told him,
fluffies.
I said, you know what we're going to do to you? I said, we're going to gag you, but we didn't want to do that because you will probably eat it up.
kidding. Ah,
And Pro Carry's here too, by the way. Hey, Pro Carry.
Yeah, I Richard.
April Carey.
Yeah, he showed up his Super Beat. An update on it.
Mm.
Oh,
Mich-
I don't think you've seen this yet, Michelle, because you were on holidays. But I painted this one too.
I love that color.
Wait, what color is that?
It's Pearl Blue.
It's beautiful.
This paint here.
Hey, it almost looks like the same color you used for the Barracuda kit I built.
It's this
It
paint
looks
here.
like it.
I don't know if you could get this paint in the States, but you can't get it here in Canada anymore.
Oh man, that sucks.
Yeah, that's from Michaels. But that's straight from the bottle. And that's not even clear coated yet. So
Wow.
that's a 65 Belvedere. The one that I showed that the door line sucked on it.
Mm.
Oh, that's the one.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
the
right.
one.
Yeah, that's the one that you showed us.
Yeah. Well, what I did is I used that tape you use for making labels for
Yep.
the machine, and I used that as tape. So that way you get a straight edge.
Oh, as a guide, you mean? For that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because if you use Korea tape, it's not going to work.
No, actually, a lot of people use that particular kind of tape for those printer or those label makers because it's so thick and rigid.
Yeah.
It makes a great straight edge.
Yeah. Especially
It
for
does.
airplanes and whatnot.
I actually have a roll of that I keep in my drawer that I use just for that purpose.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's
I'm surprised
definitely
you still can even get it, to be honest with you.
actually the roll I found like years ago. I just kept a hold of it until I needed it. So far, I haven't needed to use it yet.
Yeah, there's like there's been some materials I've held on, but the majority of them, like after a while, they just didn't become any good. There's like I've had I remember having bare metal foil for about like a couple of years, and some odd reason I
Don't
got
get the
weed.
new stuff, whatever you do, Michelle. You change the formula on it.
Oh Jesus God Almighty! But
Yes.
I hate,
Oh, it doesn't stick hardly at all.
huh?
It doesn't stick hardly at all. I got 4 sheets. I had to send them back.
Oh wait, was it the chrome one or was it the matte one?
No, it was the chrome. It was the chrome.
It was the chrome one.
Yeah. They changed the formula.
Oh,
Because it's a
Jesus.
new company. It's not the same company that the first guy started with.
That's ow. You mean like after I get done with the alien figure, my next project I can't use bare metal foil anymore? Well, that sucks.
Well, I got bare metal foil that's like 10 years old. It's still good.
Great.
Like the Ultra Chrome, the new Chrome that they brought out, is too thick.
Like how thick?
It's
Like,
about it's about twice the thickness of bare metal foil.
wait, so is it like about like this?
Yeah,
Oh Jesus.
yeah. So it doesn't go around corners very well or anything like that nature.
Ah,
There was a big write-up about it a while ago.
why couldn't they just leave the formula alone? I mean that's
I don't
that's
know.
really
I bought this tape. I used that on the body of the Datsun 510, and I had no bleed through
what
whatsoever.
kind of tape, what kind of tape is that?
That's the name of it. It's from Automotive Shop.
Oh.
And it costs a bit more, but I tell you, that's going to last me for quite a while.
Yeah. Wow. So it's a lot better than the actual bare metal foil.
Yeah, yeah.
Freaking A, man.
And it comes off easy. The good thing about that is it's great for, like, say you got like an image that you want to mask. You can see the image right through the tape.
Wow.
So if you're doing flames on a car or something like that, you can see the flames, and then you can just cut it right out. And
Oh, that's sick.
then you can paint your flames.
Hey, you guys want to see a magic trick?
What? What did you do?
Long story. Actually, I found these paints lingering down here in the workshop, and they weren't mine to begin with. So, apparently, well, there was an. I guess the rumor was there was an accident that happened down here in the paint, and a piece of plastic kind of got, fused together.
Uh-oh.
Yeah,
They become one.
yeah, undetachable too.
Is it epoxy?
Huh?
Was it epoxy that locked them together, or what?
No, Tester's paint.
Really?
Yeah.
I would think that'd be like epoxy.
Oh no, this is
Damn.
Tester's paint.
Damn. Well, at least you know it glues.
Hey, whatever works, you know. I'm like, yeah, okay. I guess you know what I have to one time is keep a memento.
Exactly. It's a good conversation starter.
Yeah, actually, the funny thing is, I mean, I have so much stuff down here. It's not even funny. I mean, that's why I have the camera pointing this way, because if I show this way, it's not a good thing because you're going to see a whole mess of model parts and stuff.
Yeah, well, if you're looking back at me, you see my entire setup over here. I got like practically no room in here for much of anything. Airbrush station, 3B printing station, wash table station over there.
So that's interesting. What John was saying about Mopar not being quiet for the entire stream.
Well, not the entire stream.
I was
But it
gonna
was
say
there-
if he was quiet for the entire stream, somebody must have really scared him or something.
There were points in time where he actually was. No one said a word. It's like, what?
That's really weird. Oy.
Terry was keeping my on his toes though.
Wait,
Yeah, he was.
wait, who kept you on whose toes?
Terry.
Terry
Really?
Hobby Barn, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
he was keeping him on his toes.
Yeah.
I bet you if Mopar not said squirrel, I bet you that's what Terry would be like.
You should try this paint,
Focus.
Michelle. It's by Voil. It's
Ooh.
game color, and it's a gunmetal.
I like gunmetal. That's my favorite.
I got a friend of mine that he paints figures and he uses that paint. He loves it.
Well, it covers very well for brush painting.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Well, that's why it's good for small figure painting.
Oh yeah, of course.
And I got a friend that's a gamer, and he actually does like sessions where he hosts games, and he paints miniatures like that all the time. So he has a whole collection of that paint.
Oh,
He
jeez.
swears by it.
Yeah, I'm waiting for Miguel to check out that jig that he had created to see if it works because I want to get one.
Oh, that's right. I saw that last time. He had a layout of that whole jig. It was like to make the race car frames, I thought.
Well, I guess I'm gonna have to wait until I fully retire by the time I'll hear about it. 'Cause
Oh,
he's
Jesus.
the 3D printing stuff now.
Yeah. Well, I printed up. He sent me the file and I printed it for
Yeah.
him to
Ooh.
prototype it.
Oh, nice.
So he said, I mean, I printed it here, so I put it all together, and it actually worked well. Parts all slid together perfectly fine, and it worked good. I mean, I don't see it not working for something like that.
You know what it is? They usually say like the experimental ones usually are better than ones that are like made more.
Yeah, the prototypes.
Yeah, they did that with there was like with some of the prototype cars. They would do is like, oh yeah, the prototypes run better, and then when they put them out in the showroom, when they make a mass production of them, they don't run as good as the prototype version.
Yeah.
True.
You buy big
That's-
money, you spend like big dollars on the thing, and it's like, well, wait a minute, this car's supposed to do this. but why is it not doing what it was supposed? What originally it was intended for.
Well, one thing about prototypes, that's basically how you work all the bugs out too.
Yeah, that's true.
That's why you prototype at first, is you want to check it, work all the bugs out and figure out what works, what doesn't work. And prototyping is how you do it, because you're never gonna get it right in the first shot.
Yeah, I'm surprised that package I sent to you, Michelle, only cost me $13 to mail it to you.
Damn, really? That much?
It wasn't much at all. I couldn't
Wow.
believe it. I couldn't believe it because anywhere in Canada, it cost me $20 to send one model kit to somebody. So I couldn't understand that.
If it was one mile kit of $50, well, wait a minute, because I'm trying to think. It may have been. It could have been location-wise, I think.
Yeah, probably.
Because usually,
Yeah,
I know.
And Canada's pretty big too, you know.
There's something I ordered just recently, and this is ridiculous. I mean, I don't know why some companies would charge you an $85 shipping cost when you buy something that's like 100 and something, like 186.
Yeah.
So you have to pay another 85 on top of that. It's like,
Because they pocket most of that.
Well, that's like me, Michelle. I ordered 3 cans of paint from one hobby shop that I deal with all the time, and they quoted me $50 to ship it to me, and it's only in Toronto. It's only 45 minutes away from here. So then I wasn't going to do that. I wasn't going to pay no $50 to ship.
They take most of that.
I ordered from another store in the same area, and it was $50 for all 3 cans shipped.
Because they take most that shipping money, they take that. That's how they make their money too.
But that was like the thing. Also, wait a minute, Rick.
Yep.
I think when the last hangout, didn't you say something about? Didn't you have that problem? I thought with that model company, something about the.
Mobius.
Yeah. Didn't they? Did they charge you for anything? I mean.
No, they tried to. Well, first, my wife called me as I was at work, so she kind of, she called for me. First, they tried to charge. They wanted me to pay for the part, and they wanted to pay for shipping. And my wife's like, "No, we're not paying for the part. We're not paying for shipping. It was missing the part. It was never It was never molded on the tree." And she goes, "I'm not going to pay you for the part and shipping. You're going to send me the part, and you're not going to charge me for shipping." And he got all pissed off and kind of copped an attitude, and was like, "Fine, what's your address?" It's like, dude,
wow.
don't even think going on for my wife. That's a bad idea.
No, I understand that.
But yeah, that's Mobius. They tried that shit with me, and I guess I think, didn't you say, John, that you had an issue with Mobius too? On the part.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're just.
They tried to tell me I didn't know what I was talking about. No, I've been building models for over 50 years. I don't know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, we don't know Jack. We're just photo.
Exactly. It's like, oh well, you know what? I don't care how many years you've been building. We know what's right, and you don't. It's like, what?
And the funny part about it is when they sent me the part, most companies, if you have a defective product, they'll just send you the whole product in one, the whole thing, right? They actually did not send me the whole thing. They literally took the part that was missing from my kit out from another kit, put it in an envelope, and sent it to me.
Wow.
I was like, why don't you send me a whole new kit?
So now somebody else has got a kit with a missing part.
Exactly, and it would have been cheap. I mean, it'd been better to send the whole damn kit.
I bought a Lamborghini for my son, and it was one of those Japanese outfits, Hasegawa, I think it was.
Oh yeah,
Hasegawa kit. Oh, those are beautiful kits.
And they're not cheap.
No, they're not.
It cost me like $85, and it was missing parts. So I messaged Hasegawa, and they want me to pay something like $65 for all the missing parts. I'm not paying no.
That's a waste of money right there. You're wasting that amount of money just for like 1 or 2 parts.
Looking good, Ernie.
Oh, yeah. That's the Nomad interior.
See what I'm adding, Rick?
Yeah.
What do you?
Oh, that's beautiful.
What are you adding? Oh, is that on the door panel right there? What is that?
Yeah, it's on the back panel, because if you look on the other side, they don't give you any type of detail.
No. Oh, I see what you're doing. What is it you're adding
Yeah,
into it though?
they don't.
But what I'm doing is I'm adding an armrest on the back.
Oh,
Oh, nice.
yeah.
Did you resin print that? Didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, that looks good.
You got my thumbs up.
Now is that the? Well, that's how you got a new printer, a new resin printer, didn't you? You were saying earlier.
Yeah.
How's that new one
Yep.
work? Wait, is it the same? I forgot. Was it the same one you had?
Yeah, it's the same one that I had before. It's just a new.
Okay, gotcha.
Whole new variation of what
The
it
only
is.
thing that I've noticed different between them, Rick,
Hmm.
is the first one I ordered had just the like a steel bottom build plate on it,
Yeah.
where the new one actually has like a textured plate on it.
Is it black or is it metal or it's like silver?
No, it's black. It's
Yeah,
almost
you
like
see.
a sandpaper type.
Yeah.
And then
Oh,
there's the
cool.
formats for it, Michelle.
Oh, wow.
You see, my printer, Ernie, the Mars, it came
Wow,
with the
that's
bed
like
like
really
what
good.
you've got.
Hmm.
It's like a textured black. I actually had
Yeah.
to
Wow.
sand that with sandpaper to get the parts to
Hi,
stick to
Frank.
it because my parts weren't sticking to the bill plate, so I had to lightly sand it to rough it up a little bit.
Oh, I like that interior.
And
The
then
I like the dashboard on it too.
He even has a little map inside, a little map thing inside the glove box there. I love that.
Roadmap. You are here. That's awesome.
Oh,
Nice little flashing
Ernie,
atlas.
show her the engine.
Wait, what?
The engine. Yeah, I saw it today.
Ooh.
Oh, I love that. I still love that
Not
look of that
even a
engine.
removable dipstick.
Huh?
Yep.
That's funny.
I know. I watched your video on that one when you were showing about the dipstick, Ernie. That was freaking awesome.
What'd you use to make the removable dipstick?
I haven't made them yet, but I got them in the process of making them. I'm using
I thought you already made the dipstick for that pulled out.
no,
Yeah.
not yet.
Oh,
I could
But I'm
have
using
sworn
this
I watched your.
Yeah.
thin tubing,
Wow.
I could have sworn the video I watched
and
you
then
actually had the dipstick, or was it on a different engine?
no, you're probably thinking about the radiator
Oh, maybe.
where I made the open radiator.
Mm.
Possibly.
oh, okay. That's
And
cool.
then up here somewhere is the actual cap I got for it. Oh, here it is. Oh, nope, that ain't it. Oh, there it is, right there. Well, if I can keep a hold of it. And then there's the radiator cap for it.
Oh, I love that.
Wow.
That is so tiny, though. My God.
It is. At least,
Yeah,
yeah.
There you
maybe,
go.
maybe Rick, you should just print that jig up for me and then mail it to me
Yeah.
because
I can if you want.
I want to start that '55 Chevy build up, and I want to do a live.
Yeah, if you want, John, I'll print it up for you
Sure.
and send it to you.
Sure.
Okay.
You got my email address.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just
But
need you to
when
just
this
send me your.
seat is attached, so
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah. Yeah. Because I still got
Retirement
your
cars.
email, Rick.
Yeah, just send me your mail address and I'll.
It's William something, right?
Yeah.
Your email. Yeah.
Ooh. And even the seat moves up and back and forth.
and then I also made it so it
Oh, yeah.
I love the seats fold down. That is
That's
awesome.
cool. Yeah, when you do those big scales, you really could go crazy with them. I did a 112 scale Camaro one time. I made exhaust system. I made the steering wheel turn, the front wheels, and God, I went crazy on it.
yeah,
I don't
when I
have
do
it.
my 112
King
Camaro.
Lizards models.
What's that?
Yeah, when I go to,
You got a 112 scale too?
yeah, I got a 112 scale Camaro, and when I build that one, I want to actually have the belts and pulleys and all that turn on it with the little motor inside the motor.
Yeah.
That's gonna be sharp.
Hi,
And then I want
Dwayne.
to find a way to make the and then I'm going to find a way to make the smoke come out the exhaust.
Oh, that's gonna be nice.
Hi, Dwayne.
Thought about buying like one of those little steam engines.
Oh,
Oh
yeah,
yeah, for
yeah.
HO scale. Yeah.
Yeah. And having that mounted like underneath of the base and then run tubing up to the exhaust.
You can do it.
Yeah, you can actually. It's
I don't know if you remember this, but they used to have candy cigarettes and used to puff on them, and they would light up at the end.
I
Wait,
think I remember
yeah.
those.
I do. I remember them. The
I
old
think
candy
that'd be
cigarette.
ideal for the tailpipes if you want smoke coming out of the back.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Yeah, it's pissing in here right now.
I could do one more of these engines. I've got the details sanded off the other one. I just got to put all the little pieces of styrene on.
That's awesome.
Oh, pretty good, Dwayne. Pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, Michelle, even for the belt on this one,
What?
I actually use a small rubber band.
Oh, nice. Oh,
If
wow.
I can get it to where you can see it.
Oh, yeah, right where the pulley
Oh, yeah.
is.
Yeah.
I love that motor. Your detail work
And I ran all my
is superb.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
then I put my linkages in. This one here is just for the throttle linkage.
Oh, that's awesome.
Shoot, Ernie, you could just do a standalone model engine.
Then I ran my hot and cold transmission lines.
Oh, wow. That is so sick.
That is.
Yeah. So I figured, you know.
I don't know
Yeah,
how
I
well
missed
you can
that.
see it, but I made a little return spring
Ooh. Oh, that's
for my
awesome.
throttle lines.
Are you doing the Are you gonna connect the linkage to the carburetor?
Yeah, it's already linked. It's already hooked up.
Would you just take a simple wire and just wrap it around like a small dowel? Or a pin?
Mm,
What were you saying, Rick?
When you made that spring, did you just like wrap it around a tiny, like something small and round, just wrap it around it to coil it?
Yeah.
That's a small ass spring though.
my eyes,
Yeah.
you know what? Not for nothing. My eyes would go batty
I actually wrapped it
if I
around.
tried doing it.
Okay.
That's what I wrapped
Yeah.
it around, Rick.
Wow.
Oh,
Which is
I could
a
barely
10.
see it.
That is that's tiny,
Wow.
Ernie.
Well, I make my own brackets. Rick, I don't know if you can see it, but this is for the motor. On the
Hold on. I can't see the.
I can see a little. I can see it.
Okay.
that
I see a
silver
little bit of
piece,
it. Yeah.
the silver
Mhm.
piece, and that's printer
right
plate. That's printer plate.
Oh, okay. Oh,
I
that's
make
right.
my own linkage arms all the time.
Oh,
I
wow.
don't buy the Photo X stuff. Too small for me.
I
Oh,
don't.
it's expensive.
I lose them too. You know, they
Well,
ping,
it's-
ping all over. The,
but
Yeah,
here's
ping
the
a little.
thing. There was a guy at a local hobby shop. He did it where what was it? he actually tried to he wanted my input on it, and he had one of those old the dragon kits.
Oh yeah.
So he had to put. They came with the serial numbers, to be stamped on for the tank, and they were so damn tiny. He had to use a tweezer that was like, I mean, mine I used for mine's been through hell and back, but he had tweezers that were so freaking tiny. He had to sit there. He had to wear magnifiers, sit there, and have the sharpest X-Acto blade you could possibly find. Meanwhile, he had to use the crazy glue, and I heard him, like, I would be buying models from him, and he was like, you hear every word that he would toss out in the book.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I go up to him, I'm like, I'm buying a few models here and there. I'm like, dude, you okay? He's like, this dragon kit, I like the way they did the detail work, but then every piece is photo etched, and these stupid serial numbers have to go in a specific way. I'm like, oh Jesus, here we go. And he even tried to place a bet with me. He says, you know what? If you can help me get these numbers onto this tank kit, I will give you a free model kit.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay. So even I took a stab at it. I'm like, okay, so I got one number down. There was like a series of numbers, and I was able to get them down. And he actually did give me a free model kit for it. And even I was having problems. I was just kind of like hanging in there, like carefully putting one in.
I found a secret way of doing photo etch is you get a toothpick and you put future on the end of it, and you dab it on your photo etch, put it on the body, and put clear coat where you want to put the photo etch, and then let the toothpick go.
I didn't think about that.
He didn't do it that way. He just sat
Well,
there.
that's how I do it now.
Yeah, it keeps from pinging up and going somewhere.
No, but I mean, like the toothpick will hold the photo etch till it hits the body, and you put a clear coat where the photo etch is going to go on the body, and then let the toothpick go.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying, John. It would keep you from pinging it off your tweezers.
Well, no, what I do now is I put the whole frit of photo etch on masking tape, so when I cut it, it's not going to go anywhere.
Yeah, you gotta. I've never actually done photo etch before. I mean, I've got some photo etch for one of my models that Russ sent me.
Yeah.
Because a while back he sent me some photo etch for my Millennium Falcon build because I printed some stuff for him. So he just sent me out of the blue. He sent me a photo etch kit, and I have never got into it yet. But it's like I've seen a lot of photo etch work, and it's like, yeah, I'll try it.
Those boats are incredible at doing. Those boats with the photo etch.
Oh yeah.
There's a kit. There's a kit down here in the basement that within my workshop vicinity. It's a Blue Angels kit, and the components and the everything in the cockpit is all photo etch. I haven't even opened it yet.
Hey Ernie, I like your spare tire.
Yeah.
Me too.
Nothing personal.
Nah,
if Mopar was here, that'd have been perfect because he would have said something about that. That'd been perfect.
You know what? You're right, Rick. He probably would have. And you know what?
As soon as I said I like your spare tire, Mopar would have been like, "Whoa, too much information." Oh yeah, that'd been Mopar.
Mopar would say, "Well, where are all the nuts on the tire?"
Yeah, that's true. He would.
Yeah, it's quiet without him now.
Where's your fuzzies, though? Where's your fuzzies, Mopar? Where's your fuzzies?
Wait, where? What fuzzies?
Mopar's not here. We don't have fuzzies.
Oh yeah, let's scrape the little fuzzies off.
Yeah, we really picked on them last week, though.
We did.
We got so freaking good last week. We said the cat would build a lot faster than you would.
Oh Jesus!
I think wasn't it last week you had me laughing? I was laughing as hard as you were, Michelle.
I
one
think
time
everybody
that you were
was.
laughing.
Yeah.
Then that one time you laughed so hard you almost fell out of your chair.
Oh, Michelle, yeah.
I was laughing that hard last week.
Oh Jesus!
I was on my ribs were sore the time I was done with that live stream. I was hurting.
Yeah, so was Steve. He almost fell out of his chair. Did you see
Oh
him
yeah,
go
Steve.
backwards?
Yes, I did. Steve was cracking up.
Mhm.
That was good.
Yeah,
We had fun though. That was we always had good fun.
yeah.
Yeah. The funny thing is, what was it? About this past Thursday, we were coming home from up north, and we didn't. About 1 o'clock in the morning, that's when we started getting like the tail end of Ida.
Uh-huh.
So, being usually when I'm asleep, I can still hear things, but at 2 o'clock in the morning, the rain just poured heavy, and it was just like, okay, I'm making I woke up for about a couple of minutes, went back to bed, and of course I'm hearing the whole thing just raining, raining, raining. So by the time I had left from up in Mass and come back down to Connecticut, now this is the funny thing, and you notice it when you're more up north, the weather is different, but when you travel south, and the more you keep going, it change like the weather and just the sky just change, and it's like, wait a minute, we just got out of a rainstorm now. What the hell? I'm looking up and like something ain't right here. You think the whole area would be hit with that Ida thing? It was
Well, when I lived back east in Baltimore, uh, I could sit outside on my porch, and not more than 30 feet or 40 feet away from my porch, it would be a total downpour.
mhm.
But over my porch area, it was clear blue skies and sun.
Yeah, isn't that weird though? I mean,
I mean,
here's
I'm
a,
hearing like I'm sitting on my porch, and my girlfriend was like, she hears the rain. What's that noise? I said, that's the rain. She goes, what rain? I said, the rain about 40 feet over there, and you can see it pouring on the hills and the trees, and it's beautiful where we're at. Like, I mean, maybe not 50 or feet, maybe farther than that, but still so
yeah.
close that you would think it would not be that separation.
Want to show you something that's been built 40 years ago.
Ooh, I like that.
So
Oh,
this
Mighty
my
Mouse!
funny car.
My
I remember
God,
Mighty Mouse.
I like Mighty Mouse. It was my favorite cartoon.
I
I
chopped
forgot
the
all about.
roof. I extended it, the
Bring it
body.
up, John. You're out of camera.
Yeah,
Oh,
There you go.
there you go.
Wow, that came out sweet. What'd you use for the? Did you just tint the windows or the?
yeah, I tint the windows. Yeah,
Oh, nice.
I use food coloring for
Sick.
that. Food
Really?
coloring. Yeah,
Would you just soak the window in the food coloring and?
yeah, that's it.
Oh wow,
Just dip it. Just dip it.
nice.
That's one.
Wait a minute, you took full color and just dipped the
Yeah,
window in. Wow.
yeah. And there's another one I did about 20 years ago.
Oh
It's
wow,
got a six-cylinder in it.
Wait a minute, is that
I
what
like
it
that color.
is?
That's a
Uh,
Bantam Blast, the Wing Express.
yep,
Oh,
I
that's
love
why
that
it looks
color.
familiar.
It's red. It's supposed to be red.
Oh yes, okay.
Yeah, and
Looks sharp
it's
though.
supposed to have a wing on the back. But I didn't do that.
Oh, you made it look like a
Six-cylinder.
I like
ah.
it.
That's
That
Got
came
the
out
still the
good.
engine.
headers. Here's the headers on this side.
There it is. Ooh,
That's why
yeah, I
that
like
kit looks
that.
so familiar. I remember the body style too in the frame.
That came
Yeah,
out good, John.
yeah.
You did. It came out real nice.
Yeah, it did.
Survivors. I
How many of our okay? And of
I
course,
got
tonight.
one that I built 50 years ago.
Oh Jesus! And yeah,
I
it's
still
funny.
have that, and that's about it.
Yeah, and it's funny because like in the course of time, like when we move, a lot of our model kits that we built don't survive except maybe one or two of them, and that's it.
Yeah. Well, I had one that an old Battlestar Galactica model that was I bought years ago, and I built it, and it got pretty much trashed through all the moves that I'd done. I pulled it out of the box, and I opened it all up, and I ended up putting lights in it, building 2 flight pods for both sides of it, and detailing the whole thing out and quite revamped it. Ooh,
This is built 50 years ago.
damn!
Yeah,
Yowza.
I love that. Is that decal or paint?
paint.
Oh,
Nice
I like
paint.
that.
That's paint. That's before Tamiya paint came around. Tape came around.
Nice.
Old fashioned. Oh yeah, the
Oh.
old fashioned hand painting
Okay,
style.
if we're showing
No,
models,
no,
I admit,
it's all done by a spray can.
What is that? That's a Nova. Is that what
No,
that is?
Maverick.
Maverick.
Comet.
Wait a minute. Is that the Maverick that had the hood that flipped open? Like the whole fender and the hood came.
No, just the hood like that. That.
I'll blow the dust off this one. So we're starting to show up all our model kits. Here's one I built.
See?
Oh my. Okay.
Oh yes.
What was that model kit? The one that had the.
Multi Maverick. You mean the funny car kit?
It was the one that was the fenders and the hood were together, and then you just pulled the whole front end open. It was was it a Maverick? I don't remember. It was one that had the fender and hood was mounted together.
Right.
And it was hinged, and you pulled that down. It was like a flip nose.
Well, that one is a Canadian racer.
Yeah, I know they had like a flip nose. What was it, 66 Nova or something like that?
I think that's the one.
So
Oh,
speaking
okay.
Because
No,
if
no,
I
it's
remember
not a
like
Nova.
the
It was a Chevelle.
That's what it was. Yeah, because it was a flip nose one.
66 or 67 Chevelle by Monogram.
so
Is that the one you're
speaking of
talking about?
models,
well, they had a Nova one too that did it because it was a black on the box with the flames down the side.
The fenders were separate, but the hood was separate too.
Mm-hmm.
That used to be a
So-
funny car kit. It was called the Novocaine back in the day.
Oh yeah.
speaking of models that have survived
Right.
many moves,
Oh
There's
wow,
the
nice.
wheels that Rick printed for me.
Yeah,
Wow.
cool.
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
this one has survived. This one I built probably about 25, 30 years ago.
Wait, is that a Jaeger plane?
No, it's a what is it? Saber. I forgot something Saber. I forgot now. It's an old kit, but I did. I have to get
Ooh.
close to the detail.
Oh,
And then
nice.
you won't be able to see much of the cockpit, but if you can get in there and see the cockpit,
Oh yeah, I can see the seat. I can see the seat, the seat belt.
Yep.
That came out
And-
nice, Rick.
on the front I even like painted the tips of the missile pod.
Oh, that's awesome.
Like literally, I just took a toothpick and just like dabbed on the points of that to make it look like there were actual rockets in there. But yeah, this model has survived. God knows how many moves. It's a little worse for wear on some of the decals, but it's still in one piece. And this is one of my better pieces of work I did back in the day.
You know what? They always say decals wear out. It builds better character.
Yeah, I mean, it looks like it's been in the use. I mean, it definitely looks a little weathered. The decals are a little chipped up, and yeah, I mean, it just
Uh-oh. Guys, we just jinxed it. Guess who's on?
Uh-oh. Yes, it's a Saber jet. That is correct, Mopar.
Huh.
I was just telling John, this thing's like 30 years old. I built it like 30 years ago.
Well, when I put my StreamYard up, a lot of those thumbnails that I put up are all old kits that I built when I was younger.
Oh, nice.
Mm.
You got there's some real nice kits you put up on those thumbnails, too.
Well, that 55 Chevy that you saw,
Yeah.
those are handmade prints,
wow.
homemade decals that I made myself.
I still want to try doing that one of these days. You know that? I really
Easy,
do.
Rick. It's very easy.
Yeah, I mean, I've got the printer. I just got
Yeah, but the thing is, you gotta get a high resolution and photo of whatever you want to print off.
Yeah.
Because when you downsize it, then it doesn't lose its
Wait, hold on. Mopar said he'll leave. But it's like, Mopar, you don't have to leave.
Michelle, put the link up for him.
Oh, yes, I will. Let me do that real quick.
And the printer I've got is a Canon printer, and it's
Yeah,
a pretty good
unfortunately, I
quality
don't.
printer.
Yeah, yeah. You know what kills me about printers? By the time you buy the ink, you might as well buy a new printer.
I know that ink's freaking pricey. Oh my god.
I got an Epson, and I think ink alone is like $60. I buy a new printer for 80.
Yeah, I think this Canon only cost me a little over $100, and that's it.
You got a laser or a inkjet?
It's a Canon. I'm not sure if it's a laser or inkjet, to be honest with you. Let me see what it says up here on the printer itself. Pixma. I don't know. I don't think it's a
'cause
laser.
Okay,
Yeah,
Lisa,
you
so
gotta
if
watch-
wants to jump in, you can jump in.
Because you got to watch what paper you use, right? If it is not an inkjet and you use inkjet paper on the laser, it won't work.
Yeah, I think this is. I don't know, I have to look at the paperwork.
Yeah,
I mainly got it to print
because a laser will do you a better justice.
oh yeah, laser printers are much better.
Yeah.
I mainly got it to do when I'm doing my model builds to just print out screenshots so I could have reference photos.
Like that one with the stripes on it. All
Yeah.
those decals are done by hand.
Oh wow! Oh god!
They're all printed. I print them
Remember-
myself.
My cat came back again.
The big bear.
Yeah, every time here lately, whenever I get on streams, he walks in the room like, I gotta get on here too.
Hello,
Say hi, Tommy.
I should
Yo.
have. Hey, Tommy. I should have brought my. I should have brought my little shot kitty down.
Not camera shy, that's for sure.
Oh no, he's just like, whoa! Look at me, I'm on camera.
I'm on camera. Remember that show?
Oh yes.
Oh yeah, the Gong. Let's see,
Yeah.
camera, the Gong Show. What else?
All
do
of
we
it. That's what I'm gonna name my hangout from now on. The Gong Show.
Gong show. Yes, definitely.
And I'm gonna have a big tin with a big hammer. Every time Mopar says something, bang,
Bing.
bing, bing. Then he won't be saying much after that.
Mopar, get your butt in here. Come on.
Yeah, Mopar. I just gave you the link.
No, I think he left.
You're joking. Really?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh. He's a
You
pretty.
you could tell. Are you on YouTube right now? You could tell who's in the chat.
No, I'm actually on. I'm on stream. I'm on
Oh, okay.
StreamYard.
Yeah, because on YouTube you can check and see who's in the room still.
Mhm.
What, Tommy? I was telling John this cat will follow me around my entire house, up and down my stairs, and wherever I go.
Yeah, you don't have to tell me that. My son's dog follows me everywhere too.
It's,
It's like I got food in my freaking pocket all the time or something.
he calls guy Tom. His name is Tommy. We call him Tombo. Tombo. What? You like that? Hello.
Huh?
Hello.
Hello.
What? You speaking now? You gonna say something?
Yeah, I'm gonna get a dog next year.
That's
I
cool. What
had
kind of
a
dog you gonna
dog.
pick up?
I'm gonna get a husky.
Ooh, huskies are nice.
I had two, a brother and sister at one time. One with green eyes, and the other one had a green and blue eye.
Oh, beautiful. My
But
mom.
yeah, but the male dog was 140 pounds.
Oh yeah, you were telling me that's when they jumped in bed that laid in your bed.
Yeah, it was like a human. It even took my pillows. Well, it laid his head on my pillows. Knew exactly what time I was going to bed too. Every night. He would go in there before I got there. And sure enough, I couldn't get in bed.
Shit, every time my wife and I go to bed, the other cat that I showed, the Andromeda you saw earlier today,
Yeah.
she jumps up in the bed and lays right on my wife's hip. It's like, and we hear the bell and we hear her, and it's like, okay, here comes Rami up on the hip.
Mm-hmm.
Are you comfortable, Tommy? You appear to be.
Well, if he hey Rick, the moment that if he feels comfortable, you'll start feeling his claws dig into you.
Yeah, well, the way he's sitting, he's literally sitting on my lap. So he can't dig his claws in. Although he's digging his claws in my table. Yeah, you're on
Oh,
roll.
yeah.
What?
That's what I use for the fuel lines. Pretty
Oh.
small. See that?
Solder, isn't it?
Solder. Yeah, it's solder.
Yeah, I love solder. Is so easy to. It's so pliable. You can move it. Yep.
Yeah, this is what I used to mount the
It's 0.6 millimeter.
rigs.
It's 0.6 millimeter, so it's pretty thin. That's what it says, anyway.
Yeah, this is a point 0.51 millimeter.
What? Tommy, you shit too much. He's just
The
like
larger
sitting,
the cat will start talking pretty soon.
right?
Mhm.
He's just like pleasantly sitting here on my lap, just chilling. He's not moving. He's like, I'm cool.
Oh, they like it behind the ears.
Oh yeah. What?
Dogs
Okay, you want to
like
get down?
love it too. Dogs
Yeah,
like
you do
it.
behind the ears, and if you
There
do
you
like underneath their for a cat, if you do underneath their chin, they actually like that too.
Yeah.
Now I gotta defer myself again. Oh jeez.
My cat's kind of neutral. She'll just like won't mind it like if I scratch her underneath the chin, but she more likely wants me to scratch her on the side of the face. So
Yeah, she likes. Our cats are. They each have their own personalities.
That gives you.
yeah,
No, I haven't detailed the door yet, but that gives you a better idea what it's going to look like.
Oh, cool.
oh, that's awesome.
I like that addition on that back. That definitely looks a lot better.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So you got any contests coming up, Ernie, or no?
No, the only one I want to try to go to is Acme this year.
Oh yeah. Yeah, a lot of people are going up there.
And which one is this?
Acne,
Ah,
Atlanta, I think it is, or Phoenix or something. I don't know. Georgia.
Oh,
Somewhere
I'll be
there.
right back, guys.
It's
I need some coffee.
Smyrna, Georgia. Yeah, it's Smyrna, Georgia, where it's at.
yeah. I would like to get back into it again now, but I'm gonna wait till I get everything else cleared. Ouch! Get everything else cleared out before I start re-entering again. But I do have one thing that's coming. I should have. I think what I should have done, like over on my vacation, was I should have filmed a little bit of an RC boat stream, but I didn't do it. I was just like, I should have, but I was just kind of like enjoying the vacation.
Yeah, we got no shows for another year here, so
Mm,
it really sucks. My son was getting ready for it, and I had to tell him that there was no shows this year. So
no, it does suck because now it's like we get back into this whole thing, and it's like just to hear when things are promising and things just go sideways.
yeah,
That's the thing I don't like. That's the thing that you kind of sit back and wonder, now what do you do?
yeah. Well, they're going to have it here that if you don't have your 2 shots, you can't go get a haircut, you can't get groceries, you can't go to the restaurant, you can't do anything. So in other words, that's why I said to you, Michelle, they're taking our rights away from us. Like I had my shots, don't get me wrong, but there is people that can't have the shots because they're schizophrenic or they're paranoid or whatever. They have health reasons. Pregnant woman can't get the shots.
True. But yeah, see, I know I know eventually we're gonna have that problem here ourselves. And from when the more like thinking about it, it's like in a way this kind of sucks. I shouldn't say kind of. It sucks because I mean, having that freedom, but now it's kind of like they dictate to what you can and can't do. And what bothers me is that, a year, was it like a year before? No, there's somebody who knew about the whole thing. But I also feel that at the same time, had this been caught early, I think this could have been. Oh yeah, the link's up top, Frizzo. It's up on it's up top. But yeah, you can join in, Frizzo. But that's where it comes into. Just like everybody.
Well, I don't know if you know Rick Zink. He just lost his daughter. She had both shots. Her lungs collapsed and she died.
Jesus God Almighty.
And she had to do both shots. So what's that telling you? It's not 100% guarantee.
Nothing is, and never is. And on top of it, I hate to say it, but even like with the Johnson & Johnson stuff.
Yeah, they took it off. They took it off the market.
Yeah, they took it off because it wasn't.
Yeah, it was blood clots or whatever you were getting. Yeah. Hi, Frank. What's new and exciting in your world?
Well,
You finish your
2 towns away from me is completely underwater still. Just about.
Oh, that's good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the towns next to me are completely underwater.
Jeez.
Freaking disaster area here.
I heard.
It's terrible. Like 25 people die around here.
Damn.
It's terrible.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're driving down the street and they get washed away.
Wow.
It's terrible.
We've been-
It's a
we've been
disaster.
getting-
President's
we've been
coming.
We've been getting the tail end of that hurricane here, Frank. And I tell you, a couple of days ago,
Yeah.
we had winds 100 miles per hour over here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they were saying it
Like
wasn't a big deal, and then all of a sudden, we have 14 feet of water.
It's almost like a bunch of Mary Poppins flying in the air.
Oh, yeah, exactly that.
Yeah. This thing came out sweet.
Yeah, it's looking good, Frank. Did you 2K clear it?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah, this is nice. I like it. Came out sweet.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I started Keith's group built already.
Yeah, so did I. I'm doing the one. I'm doing the one that you did.
'Cause that's the one I did.
The GT.
I'm doing, Frank. I don't know if you've seen it earlier. The Datsun 510.
Yeah, what is it? Oh,
Datsun
nice.
510. Yeah. It's an old Revell kit. It's got the
Yeah,
box.
I'm doing the GT40.
Mm.
Here's the box art to it.
Shit.
That's
You'll
the
see
box
my
art.
McLaren all in pieces.
Everyone
Wherever I
glasses.
went.
Oh, Michelle,
Yep.
I got something. You might hate me for this.
Depends on how bad you're referring to how much I'm gonna hate you.
Well, my wife got this for me. She found this at Walmart the other day.
Oh, yeah.
Really? Another one?
It's a
Really?
rhino. It's a rhino
Was it
alien.
Alien?
Yep, it's a rhino.
Ah,
Oh, geez.
Okay, that's just adding insult to injury now.
Look at the
You're going to get a knock at your door tomorrow, Rick.
right, and the head part comes off and shows that.
Jeez. Okay,
Listen, man, you might hate me for that.
it'll be knock knock. Okay, now give me all your stuff.
I want your aliens now.
Give me the queen. Give me the rhino. Keep everything else.
Yeah, that queen, I've had that thing for so long. I'm surprised it survived all my moves.
Yeah, that's the worst part is moving and packing all your build-ups.
Yeah. God. I might just take some of the builds I have and like sell them or get rid of them because I have duplicates of the kits. I'll just be rebuilding them.
Gotcha.
But that's my latest my alien edition. So I had to show you.
Yeah.
Ow, that really hurts. You're not nice, Rick.
We love you, Michelle. We love you. Come on.
Oh, I know you do. And what does he know about his aliens gone missing?
Where'd the rhino go?
They'd be like, honey, did you see where my rhino went? Oh man, the queen alien too? Damn.
My prize of my collection.
Yeah.
I just watched that movie the other night too, Aliens.
Oh, the second one?
Yeah. I think of all the things in that movie, my favorite scene was when she gets in that power loader and she's like, "Get away from her, you bitch!" I was like, "Yes, I love it."
Yeah, it was interesting though. Like in the second one, that he kind of Ripley wigged out because of Bishop, because of him being an android. Because of the first one that happened up on the the other ship, when the other one
they gave her a whole new kind of persona from the first to the second one. In the first one, she was terrified. She was running for her life, and she was genuinely terrified. Where in the second one, she was just straight up, "Give me a gun, I'm going to shoot and kill all of you." She had no fear. I mean, total change of everything. Which I liked. I liked her persona in the second one so much better. That was just perfect.
I didn't like the third one though.
No, third one sucked. It was good up
There's
until.
a model kit for you, Rick.
Ooh, what's that from?
I don't know what it was from, but Keith's RCs, models and RCs. I made some stuff for him and sent them over to him, and then he sent me this in return.
Oh, nice. That looks bad. I mean, what's that, a tripod up front, it looks like?
Yeah.
Nice.
3D printed a small tripod for it to sit on.
Nice.
Looks like
it looks almost... The front looks almost like a, like a 30 cal up front, maybe?
Oh, no, looks like a 30 cal.
Yeah. That is so cool, though. I like that. I like the ammo barrel on the side.
I'm gonna go get some coffee. Be right back.
Yeah.
That looks really cool. I like that.
But yeah, unfortunately, I don't have any of my old builds from when I used to build.
A lot of my model kits all pretty much broke apart and had to get trashed.
Yeah, there's a few I have to repair and whatnot, so I keep putting on the back burner.
Well, my first lighted model kit, it didn't survive any. It got totally destroyed. It actually got crushed.
Oh wow!
Broke apart, and it was my very first lighted model. And I used Christmas tree lights to light it up.
Oh yeah. You remember the grain of wheat bulbs?
Oh yeah.
They were huge, man, compared to today.
Oh, I know. It was I remember years back I got this kit. It was a Galaxy class Enterprise from Next Generation.
Yeah.
And it was a fiber optic kit.
Yeah.
And I didn't like how the fiber optics looked, so I just took a bunch of Christmas tree lights and I just used them and put it into it. Actually got pretty decent.
Yeah.
And I found it in a box one day and smashed in pizzas, and I was like, "Oh shit!"
Some of those lights are pretty freaking small, I tell you. Because I watched thingy BMW put those small lights in his cars and that. Holy shit!
Well, shoot, you got.
He does it
I've got
quick,
some of
too.
those. I mean, you got what nano? You got nano size SMDs now that are. You need a magnifying glass just to see the connection points.
Yeah,
Yeah, there's one of them there.
Yeah, like that. That's a that's a nano, isn't it?
Yeah.
Damn. I cannot. I've never tried wiring that small of lights before. I don't know.
oh, Stevie does a real good job doing it.
I've never tried it. I don't know if I could do it. I mean, I probably could do it, but it'd be painstaking at the most.
Now he puts soundboards into this vehicles and whatnot. And it's motorcycles.
That'd be cool.
Yeah.
He's
Well, that's
starting
what
to do
Senior
that.
does. Yeah.
Got your coffee, Michelle?
Now,
Yeah,
those are a little
they
bit
get some
bigger.
coffee.
That's what I had to go get was coffee. I
Yeah.
needed more caffeine. Well, actually, it's not caffeinated because of my blood pressure. I can't drink caffeinated coffee throughout the day. So I got to drink decaf.
These are the ones that he uses for his headlights.
Oh wow!
Damn. I've got some of those too, by the way. I just haven't rewired them. I mean, you can get them pre-wired. I think.
Yeah.
God, if I would do something like that, I'd be chromed over by the next day.
I think.
How the hell do you solder them together?
Yeah, me too, Frank.
Mm.
There's a guy that he sells on his site. He sells those pre-wired nano SMDs.
Yeah, Kenny.
Well, HDA also does too. HDA Model Works.
Yeah, and Kenny does too.
Yeah.
International Modeler, I think it's called.
Oh, Kenny Conklin.
Yeah.
Yep.
I watch him the odd time. But his live shows are always weird hours. That's the problem.
I'm on his on one of his sites. One of his group sites I'm on.
Yeah, it's group site.
Yeah.
I'm on there too, but like his live feeds are always at a weird time, and I never get notified.
Yeah, I don't.
Now you want to see a small SMD?
Oh, geez.
Holy God!
What the hell is that?
That's a light.
It's an SMD like
That's a
Oh my
light.
god, it's tiny.
I don't even know how you wire that.
No.
Don't. Hey Rick,
That's a
don't
to give you an
don't
idea
even,
of how small
don't
it
even
is.
think about it.
Oh my God,
Jesus.
dude! That's
Dude, how do you
crazy.
even wire it?
That's what I asked. How do you wire that up?
How do you know where the
Can't even see
positive and the negative is?
Actually, with that, it doesn't matter.
That's insane.
That's crazy. That's beyond crazy.
But yeah,
I hate to,
but
I put my
I think
soldering
next
iron
week
on
I'm
that
gonna
thing.
order
and hopefully it
my.
doesn't melt.
So did Mopar actually leave?
Yeah, I think next week I'm gonna
He
order.
did. He did.
Why did he leave?
I don't know. I think he felt. I think because he felt like. I think he felt left out. But I sent him the link, and then
We'll have to find out his on Wednesday. Why'd you
You know
leave,
what?
Mopar?
yeah, we will. We'll find out on Wednesday. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna end this the stream because it's getting late. Because I do have to go to I do have to get to bed.
I need dinner anyway.
What I'm gonna do is I'll be on Wednesday night for the hangout. So
Okay. Oh, and John's
Depending on
hanging
what time it is, I might be able to get on.
Yeah. All right. Well, it's good to see y'all again.
good
Yeah.
to see everybody.
I'll tell you the email tonight.
All right.
Okay. Yeah, and then what I'll do is as soon as I get a chance, I'll start printing up part for you. I'll send it to you.
Yeah, not a problem. Okay, it's been nice seeing you guys again. Long
Yeah,
time.
Michelle, welcome
Long
back.
time.
Good to see you again.
All right. Thank you,
I'll be
Michelle.
back on Wednesday night for the hangout.
Okay.
All right, guys. Thank you for stopping
All right,
on
thank you,
in.
Michelle, for
Y'all have a good night.
having me on.
You're welcome.
everybody.
And happy Labor Day weekend, by the way.
Yeah, you too.
Definitely. All right. Night, everybody.
Bye bye.
Right.